We don't have to do it all today, just one project at a time. Alright everyone, something a bit different today. This is a 2026 Mazda CX5. It's brand new, it's straight out of the showroom. It's here because I am going to do a ceramic coating on this car today. And I thought I'd bring you guys along for the ride. Something a bit different, I haven't done on the channel before. For you that don't know, I am a qualified and experienced detailer. I've been doing it for a few years. It's a little bit dirty, obviously, just normal dirt. I'll give it a wash and go through all the processes we go through for a ceramic coating, and you guys can watch. Probably not going to be able to see it in this light, but I'll see if I can get a bit of a view for you. There is some light swirling in the paint, but you can't see it at the moment. I will see if I can get a light on and show you. So we'll see what we can do. But all in all, very nice car. And yeah, it should come out really, really good. So stay tuned. Okay, so with this video, I'm not going into full-on detail on how to clean, prep, and ceramic coat a car. If you really want to know, or you're interested in that sort of thing, let me know. That's something I might do in a later video, a more in-depth tutorial. But first, we need to wash the car. First thing I'm going to do is just hose it down like normal with the pressure washer. Then I have to use a couple other products we'll talk about as we go. So let's get this thing washed. On a little side note, if you've got a pressure washer at home, one thing you should always do before you turn it on, run the water through it. You can hear that popping sounds, that's the air coming out of the lines. Get the air out, it stops overrunning the pump. Another thing too, if you're short like me, it makes it a bit hard, but always wash top to bottom. One thing I'm going to do, I'm going to switch out the gun. I'll show you the gun I normally use. This type of gun's really good for your normal day-to-day pressure washing. When it comes to washing a vehicle and detailing a car, I'll show you something a bit better. This is my detailing gun. It's short, makes it easier to get into some of the places. A little bit more easy control. And I'll show you why that's important in a second. And you see I can get into those cracks and grooves with it. Right in there. It's an area people miss a lot when they're washing their car. Obviously this car doesn't take as much to get clean because it's new. If it's an older car, you're going to be here for a few more hours and a bit more time getting it done, but this one we can get done pretty quick. Another thing this is good for, round the mirror. It's kind of hard to show you on a car this clean. If this car was old and dirty, when I was hitting places like there'd be all mud and dirt coming out. This is a new car, so. Now, don't try this at home unless you're really keen. This is something I've learned to do as a professional detailer. Also the reason why I use a small gun. I actually can clean my inside door jambs without getting any water inside the car. Maybe a slight mist, very, very little water will get inside the vehicle. I can almost guarantee it. The thing is, you're going to get wet. If you're scared of getting wet, don't detail a car. Boot can do the exact same thing. This is an area where it's important because leaves and filth and all sorts of stuff likes to get up and inside these seals. So you come across, shooting it to the outside. Always shooting towards the outside. You get all down there. Once that dries, you can hit this, but you shouldn't. That's a bit harder to control the water coming in. You can get the top one, but that's not too bad. Sometimes you can flick it up the sides a bit, like that. Like I said, along here is a bit hard to get in and control it. But again, with the short one, long one can do it too. Get in these grooves, right in there. And I finish off this other side, we'll do the next step. As I said, this isn't going to be super detailed. I'm filming it from a bit of a distance there. If you want more content like this, let me know, and I'm happy to do it. I do need to do a full detail on Shrek, the V8 Commodore, and when I do that, I can do a more detailed, in-depth one for you if you want, with close-ups and that sort of thing. You can really see what I'm doing.
Themselves. Oh, it's a habit I wanna break, like a baby vanities on display, and you pull me in, I can't look away.
Going to spray a product on the car now that's an iron contamination fallout remover. You will get iron particles in the air no matter where you live. If you live somewhere near a steelworks, Newcastle, Port Kembla, somewhere like that, very high chance you're going to have your car covered in it from the steelworks. But yes, I'll turn that off for a second. So yeah, that's just a part of it. So part of prep, always using the iron fallout remover. Especially for your wheels, it's really good for your wheels. Gets all the brake dust and stuff out really well. And you'll see when it actually gets any, because it turns purple. And it's perfectly safe for paint. What it's not safe for is ceramic coated cars. So if your car's already ceramic coated, this is not safe to put on it. I'd say I'll put a link to where to get it from, but I don't know. This is a professional grade product that I use. It's not available, as far as I know, in a place like Supercheap or something. I think there is products you can buy that are is a fallout remover. It's the same thing, just not as strong. If I get a strong one, I mix it up myself, it'll last longer, that's all. Well, I did. I don't use it as much anymore. I don't do detailing full time anymore. It's more of a passion project now. Get in around the wheel arches and all over the brake discs. Gets rid of all that yuck brake dust and filth build up. Across the back of your car is a big place you'll get it. Get it from the exhaust, contamination coming out of the exhaust. Now, you don't need to do this every time you wash your car or anything like that. That's not what I'm doing this for. This is because we are ceramic coating it. When you're laying your ceramic coating on a car, it needs to have perfect paint. Your paint needs to be perfect. No contamination at all. Basically, any contamination in it, you're sealing it into the car when you put the coating on. And if this car was older, wasn't brand new, something else I'd be doing would be clay barring it to get any other contaminants off. I don't need to with this car, as I have already inspected the paint all over, and there's no tar or debris or anything left on it that you would use a clay bar for. Again, if it wasn't a brand new car, 100% would be clay barring it, because we'd also have to give it a cut and polish. Not something that not everybody might not realise. Clay bars are good for their intended purpose. The problem with a clay bar is you can actually scratch your car more. That's why a lot of detailers and people won't use it unless they're actually going to cut and polish the car anyway. Then it doesn't matter, but it will put fine swells and scratches in your paint. if you use it on paint that doesn't need it. So at the end of the day, a clay bar is picking up the little grit bits of contaminant and getting rid of it. Cool. All right. That doesn't need long at all. Only a couple of seconds dwell time for it to eat away the iron. And I can hose it straight. Same process again, top to bottom, always top to bottom.
It's a pattern. It's a habit I wanna break. Like a baby bandit on display, and you pull me in, I can't look away. Nothing matters. It's a pattern. Will I always be wasting my time? Feels like everyone's wasting my time. Will I get over it? Over the pattern. You don't think it's fair, then get in line. Not waiting to go on a green light. Stop digging for dirt in the gold mine. Just keeping up, just keeping my patterns. Just keeping up, just keeping the pattern. Just keeping up. Oh, it's a habit.
Time for another special tool. Not really a special tool, but maybe on the special tool. This is a drying towel. I will only ever use a drying towel on a car. Never use a chamois. Leather chamois are a thing of the past. They will do nothing but scratch your paint. Good quality drying towels is made out of very high grade microfiber, and they pick the water up a lot better than a chamois does. And any little bits of dirt and dust that may be left, it'll pick them up without scratching the car. One thing to be careful of with it, do not drop them on the ground. You drop it on the ground, don't use it on the car. And when you're getting down in the lower sections of the car, I like to grab it like that so that I can wipe and not let it hit the ground. Now, again, same thing with this. Try and do your higher areas first and work your way down. Good thing for short people, you can do that. One of the biggest things too when you're doing it, spread the towel out. Don't work in a little area like this. Whole idea of them is you can get a whole big area of the car done at once. And again, how much you wash it and the steps you need to take all depend on the paint quality and the age of the car, condition of the vehicle. All those sorts of things come into play. This being brand new, doesn't really need as much in the way of prep. Still needs to be prepped properly, just the level of prep's not going to be as intense as an older car. Okay, here we go for stage one of our ceramic coating.
Like a baby bandit on display, and you pull me in, I can't look away. Nothing matters. It's a pattern.
Okay, base coat is down. Now, whenever I do ceramic coating, always two cloths. First one is my leveling one. So I have to actually level the coating once it's flashed off. And then you buff it. Again, I'm not going into super details here because this isn't a how to ceramic coat a car video. That would take a little bit longer and it'd be a lot more in depth. So this stage, I'm just leveling off the coating. No high spots, no low spots. It's sort of hard to explain what it is without showing you. It's a bit hard to show you on camera, but you can tell when you're doing it. Now we're going to buff it. Make sure your cloths are clean too.
Like a baby bandit on display, and you pull me in, I can't look away. Nothing matters.
There we go. that section of the roof's done.
Another day, another break in the promise was always a pattern of mine. It's the way that I learned that the game was only a matter of time. And I pray that I don't have to pay for it yet, but I'm willing to gamble on a bet. I'm willing to forgive and forget. Say one thing to me and another and swear it's all for the best. Cut all the toxic people telling me.
Alright, here we go, the finished product. The camera's not going to do this thing justice, but it's definitely got a beautiful shine on it now. You guys be the judge. As I said, it's hard to see on the camera, but we don't have to do it all today, just one project at a time.